Hi everyone, my name is Wanda. I'm 16. A year ago, when I was in 8th grade, I fell in love with a guy from my school. His name was Robin. He was kind and sympathetic. At the time, he could fend for himself if necessary. Unfortunately, he had a girlfriend. Her name was Stacy. I envied her like crazy. I couldn't dare to approach him, and even if I did, would it make any sense? His heart was preoccupied. I tried not to think about him, but it didn't work. I really wanted at least one date with him. Once, Robin came up to me quite unexpectedly and asked for my phone number. At first, I froze, but then automatically gave it to him. It meant something. Does he really like me too? In the evening, he texted me in WhatsApp. He invited me on a date almost right away. I was surprised and delighted. But what about his girlfriend? Have they parted? Robin said they'd broken up, and since he always liked me, he wanted to see me not just at school. I was thrilled. We agreed to go bowling the next day. It was the weekend. The weather was splendid, and I had high expectations of that day. I could not believe that my wish was actually about to come true. I'm going to meet Robin, I thought, the object of my dreams. I had long waited for that moment, and it finally came. I was dressed to kill. I looked so feminine in that dress. When I saw Robin, I froze. I hope I wasn't blushing. That would be embarrassing. Robin said hi and suggested that I start a game. After bowling, we decided to go to a cafe. We started talking. I had been watching Robin for a month by that date, and he looked so different. He was blonde and brazen. I wouldn't say he was a bad person, but he was different from what I expected. He wasn't very polite, and he was straightforward. But maybe it was a good thing. I was surprised. It was like meeting him anew. Maybe I just wanted to think that he was wonderful, kind, and responsive, and did not care about the reality. Anyways, I thanked him and left. I had a lot to think about. I always thought it was weird that he started dating me immediately after breaking up with his girlfriend. Perhaps he liked me all this time, and I was the reason he left his girlfriend. I really wanted to believe it. I have to talk about it with my friends, I thought. As soon as I go to school, I told my friends the whole story. I don't know what was more shocking for them. Robin leaving his girlfriend, whom he'd long been dating and was going to marry, or him going on a date with me. All of a sudden, one of my friends interrupted us, saying Robin had a twin brother. We got quiet, and she continued. She heard that Robin wasn't an only child in their family. He had a brother named Arthur. They looked exactly the same, but had different personalities. Arthur was rowdy, liked to break the rules, and often got in fights with his brother. That's why they went to different schools. It turned out Arthur introduced himself as Robin to go on a date with me. He lied to me, and I did my best to make him like me. He pretended to be another person. How in the world could he do it? It was a nightmare. I could barely stop the flow of thoughts in my head. I had to stop thinking and ask directly, maybe my friend was mistaken? During the break, I found Robin and asked him about his brother. He said they didn't like to talk about Arthur and his family, but what I said was the truth. When I asked him whether he was going home, he said he was waiting for Stacy. I came to my senses. They were dating. I almost forgot about it. I felt embarrassed. I said goodbye and headed home. It wasn't actually that scary. After school, I texted Arthur. He admitted that he fell in love with me and really wanted me to like him. He thought that if I knew he wasn't Robin, I would not agree to go on a date with him. He was going to tell me the truth later. I was angry with him, but he was right. I wasn't interested in anyone except Robin. I was still a bit mad at him, but I found an explanation to what he did. He promised me that he would not deceive me again and asked me for a second chance. That time, I liked Arthur better, and we met again. And again. We've been together for a year now, and things are working out just fine for us. All the bad things I heard about Arthur were simply rumors. He's a great person. Thanks for watching. Like the video and subscribe to the channel. Do you think people should be given a second chance? Share in the comments. And don't trust rumors.